What would you get if you combined AI, drones, and quantum computing? And how could that change defense and surveillance as we know it? Well, in today's video, I have a penny stock that is doing just this. They are working with multiple firms and just announced major developments related to the Department of Defense, DARPA, and other federal agencies. Today, I will be talking about Zenitech Inc. Over the past year, Zenitech has been executing an aggressive expansion strategy, rapidly growing through strategic acquisitions. The stock is up over 18% in the past few days, and best of all, this is largely flying under the radar. Now, I'm not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. These videos are for entertainment purposes. So if you enjoyed them and want to see more videos, then drop a comment and let me know. And please hit the thumbs up, it really helps support the channel. I'm aiming for 500 likes. Let's see if we can hit that goal. Now let's get straight into it. First of all, what exactly does Zenitech do? Zenitech is a technology company specializing in AI drones, drone as a service, enterprise software as a service, and quantum computing solutions. Since 2017, the company has leveraged its software development expertise and grown its drone design and manufacturing capabilities through Zenadrone, with enterprise software customers using branded solutions across several industries, such as law enforcement, health, government, and industrial sectors, with drones being implemented in these plus agriculture, defense, and logistics sectors. Now, Zenitech have two main parts of their business: drones as a service and software solutions. And here we can see their current drone applications as well as future applications, so there is plenty of scope for growth. But their list of software customers is impressive, with several state police and postal services as well as major corporations such as Vodafone. Zenitech stock jumped more than 25% in 2 days this week, and this came on the back of some big news. On Thursday, Zenitech launched Q1 2026 opening of the Zena AI Baton Rouge R&D Center. This will support US, DOW, DARPA, and federal agency requirements through the development of secure defense-oriented artificial intelligence systems enhanced by quantum computing research. The facility will focus on mission-critical research areas including AI-driven decision support systems, autonomous and semi-autonomous intelligence architectures, advanced sensor and data fusion, secure edge intelligence, and quantum-enhanced optimization and modeling. CEO Sean Pasley stated that launching a Q1 2026 opening reflects the progress we are making towards building a dedicated US-based research hub aligned with national defense priorities. The center is designed to support defense, intelligence, and federal agencies with high assurance AI and emerging quantum-enabled capabilities developed within the United States. The Baton Rouge facility will bring together a team of AI software engineers, data scientists, system engineers, and drone technology specialists, enhanced university partnerships, and deeper collaboration with defense organizations. The Baton Rouge Center will also contribute to development of Eagle Eye, an initiative integrating AI drones and quantum computing to deliver predictive insights, accelerated decision-making, and optimized battlefield performance. These initiatives are aligned with the White House's AI Action Plan and the 3 executive orders issued in July, which prioritize domestic AI innovation, infrastructure development, and deployment of ideology-neutral AI technologies. But in my opinion, the biggest news came 2 days prior to this. Looking at the recent investors' presentation from November 2025. Zenitech is selling to fast-growing sectors such as defense, agriculture, and commercial. They are growing through an aggressive growth by acquisition model, and the company has a favorable capital structure, where over 60% of the company is founder and management team owned. Here we can see a breakdown of Zenitech's revenue model, their software as a service model, and drone as a service. And this is growing rapidly. Zenitech showed very impressive third quarter growth, and I will look at this later in the video in a little bit more detail, because this revenue growth of 1225% does not tell the full story. Zenitech have been growing rapidly over the past 12 months and have offices and facilities all over the world, but mainly US based. They have production facilities in the United Arab Emirates, Taiwan, and in the US at their Arizona facility. They have several patents and are in the process of getting regulatory approval in multiple countries. But this is the key slide here, where Zinatech is compared to industry rivals such as AG Eagle, Red Cat, and Dragonfly. And Zinatech are the only company that tick all the boxes. But Zinatech is the only one offering drone as a service, which makes it an interesting proposition along with small indoor drones. Now, everyone knows the drone market has been growing over the past few years, but this is still at the very early growth stage. The global drone services market is estimated at 24.56 billion in 2024 and is anticipated to reach around 555 billion by 2034, expanding at a compound annual growth rate of 36% over the next 10 years. North America held the highest share of the market in terms of value due to major service providers' presence and early adoption of high-end drone technologies. And the US portion of the market is estimated 6.19 billion last year and is expected to be worth around 202 billion by 2034, meaning that the US drone market is expected to grow by more than 30x over the next decade. Now, when I said that we are still very early in the growth stages of the drone market, this is what I mean. The current market is 6 billion, but if you think about this as a percentage of what the market is expected to grow to, then we are only about 3% of the way towards that. Now, to get back to what I consider to be the biggest news of this week that has really got the stock going. On Tuesday, Zinatech announced an acceleration of US defense engagement efforts with customer field demonstrations and planned pilots in 2026. As it says here, they're seeing accelerating efforts and growing engagement with US defense government stakeholders. Our active discussions with US Defense Agency program managers are on track to deliver opportunities for technical field demonstrations in 2026, with the CEO stating, "We anticipate making announcements regarding Zenadrone's success in the first quarter of the coming year." This accelerated engagement, combined with strategic investments across US manufacturing, AI innovation, and our drone platforms, reflects a deliberate and disciplined execution plan to address national security priorities. Importantly, Zinatech has recently expanded and strengthened its US operations to support deeper government engagement, domestic manufacturing, and engineering collaboration for rapid deployment of drone services tailored to federal requirements. The opening of its new Washington, D.C. area office places Zenadrone at the epicenter of federal government and defense communities. This strategic location supports early alignment on defense priorities and accelerates the pursuit of contract opportunities. Simultaneously, the company is commissioning a significantly expanded Arizona footprint in the city of Mesa for US-based drone assembly, production, and testing. Expected to be operational in Q1 2026. This expansion ensures that Zenadrone's flagship drone platforms are manufactured to meet stringent US and NATO standards. Now, there's a few things to note here. First of all, over the past year, Zenatech has embarked on an ambitious expansion plan, rapidly growing through strategic acquisitions. By September, they had acquired no less than 10 businesses towards expanding their drone as a service business. By November, they had reached 12 acquisitions, and this announcement on December 11 referenced the company having completed 14 surveying company acquisitions globally, with the goal of acquiring and establishing 25 drone as a service locations by the end of Q2 2026. So it's clear the company is focused on rapid expansion, but this does come at a cost. In their most recent financials, they have posted a year-over-year revenue increase of 1,200% for the 3 months ended September 30th, but their costs have ballooned too. Breaking down these costs, Zenatech has said that they have been focused on the expansion of operations in the drone companies since the beginning of the year. Total general and administrative expenses increased by 8.2 million during the third quarter of 2025 compared to the third quarter of 2024. The three categories that increased the most were wages and benefits, programming and support fees, sales, and marketing. The company now has 11 drone surveying companies, 1 software company, and 14 new offices. And as we've already seen, they have added more acquisitions since these financials were released. But these losses have not stopped analysts from rating the stock. Zinatech has a Wall Street price target of $7 that was set last month by Maxim Group. Now, Zinatech stock is trading at a market cap of just $150 million, but unlike a lot of stocks trading at this sort of valuation, they do have a strong balance sheet. The company has total assets of $78.5 million and total liabilities of just $37. Looking closer at the assets, they have over $10 million in cash and $9 million in marketable securities. But guys, what do you think? The drone sector could be set for a big 2026, especially after President Trump issued 2 new executive orders in June to promote domestic drone manufacturing and deployment and to protect national security interests. But remember that I'm not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. So always do your own due diligence, but if you would like to see more videos like this where I talk about stocks that nobody else is talking about, then let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this analysis, then remember to like and subscribe. Have a great weekend and I'll catch you in the next video.